Hello, my name is Krista, and I'm going to show you how I made my resin tray today. These are the supplies I used. I got Mod Podge 2-part resin, some seashells I found at a craft store, I don't remember what brand. I got Recollections Signature Sparkles. I got gold set too. And I got Color Pour Resin dyes, Opaque White, Opaque Midnight, and Transparent Sky, as well as Mod Podge alcohol inks in aqua and blue. And I got Scenic Sand sable colored for the beach part. And just some cheap cups from Costco for mixing in. Let's begin. I started by adding some gold glitter to the sand because I wanted to add a little sparkle to it. This kit I got was a little old, and so the hardener had yellowed, but it was fine for the sand. Wouldn't be able to see it very well. I just wanted to say this is the first time I've ever made anything with resin, and it was an ambitious project for a first timer. Kind of tried to make a more natural beach look and spread some of the edges out. And then I added some cute little seashells and sea stars to the beach, and some in the water, little variety of them. And then I started mixing the color for the water. And this part I had a lot of trouble with, because the transparent resin dye was old and greened, and it just was too transparent. The alcohol inks worked very well though. I ended up mixing some of the alcohol inks in with the resin dyes and tried to get some decent colors. But the two darker colors ended up being too similar and I didn't like it very much. Whereas the transparent sky dye ended up being way too transparent. Trying to add a little extra texture into the beach before it's set too much. And then pouring the colors. You can hardly tell which color is supposed to be the darker color. And in contrast, the sky color is invisible. Using my handy dandy heat tool, which is supposed to get rid of all the bubbles, but there is still some left over in the end product. I ended up adding a few drops of the Opaque Midnight just straight to it because I was not happy with how those two colors looked almost exactly the same, and they just didn't look good like that. There was not much I could do about the transparent sky color, but it looked okay. Now, the first day I didn't have a white dye to do the waves, but I had read somewhere that you could use acrylic paint. So I tried with a few drops of that. You're supposed to pour clear first and then pour the white on top. Unfortunately, the white ended up being really transparent and just did not look very good at all. You could hardly tell it was there. And it didn't really do any lacing either. Tried again, hoping it would get darker, but it did not. I also realized you're supposed to let it cure for a little bit first before you try this part. So I went out and got some white dye and tried again the next day. I should have mixed the clear first and not the white. I think I might have gotten some white in my clear, but that's okay. First try, I'm learning things. I did try to add a drop of the white paint to the white dye again, hoping for a little extra sparkle in the white, but I think it just kind of messed up the white instead. Last minute decision to add a little more sand, hoping for some more texture, and didn't work, so dumped out what I could. Then goes down the clear and the white, and accidentally spilled too much. This project did not go at all how I had hoped. I'd watched a video where they used the heat gun to try and kinda help with the lacing, but it didn't really seem to help that much. And it wouldn't be me without adding a little extra sparkle again. Silver glitter this time. I decided that spot was too white, tried to use some clear to fix it, didn't work, so I scooped it out. Still wasn't working very well, so I just kind of made a hole, put clear, and prayed. It ended up working, kind of. Don't ask why I used my finger. I don't know why I used my finger. And another mistake I made. I think I should have left it and not added the clear in between, because in the end it ended up mixing a lot and spreading out further than I wanted it. So yeah, more mistakes made. My hairdryer was either not strong enough on the lowest setting or way too strong on the highest setting. There was no in between. Trying to make the waves a little laced by hand. And here's the final product. Thank you so much for watching my video. I plan on making some more things, so see you then. Bye.